Hi, my name is Pablo Arroyave, and I'm the Deputy Regional Director for the Mid-Pacific region of the Bureau of Reclamation. The Bureau of Reclamation was established in 1902, and our mission was to, at the time, build large-scale irrigation projects throughout the West. And to this day, our mission is to deliver water and power throughout the western United States. We're the second largest hydro producing agency in the United States, and we're also the largest distributor of irrigation water in the West as well. So to become the Deputy Regional Director for the Bureau of Reclamation, I actually started my federal career right after college. I started my federal career as a wildlife biologist with the Bureau of Land Management. I came to Reclamation in 1996 because the mission of Reclamation, managing water in the West, really spoke to me. I've held many positions throughout the Bureau of Reclamation, really west-wide, as well as Washington, D.C. I was a wildlife biologist in the earliest parts of my career, but since the early 2000s, I've been in leadership positions throughout Reclamation. As the Deputy Regional Director, my main focus is coordinating and communicating among not only all of the parts of the organization internal. I need to make sure that the lines of communication are clear with our various water users, the cities that take our water, tribal partners that we have. A big focus is endangered species management, so I coordinate a lot with my counterparts with other regulatory agencies, and also I think internal organization and making sure that our internal operations are consistent and that we're being as efficient as we can to get the work done for the public we serve. I definitely believe that my undergraduate degree and what I did during my undergraduate years were critical to working for both the federal government and specifically the Bureau of Reclamation. While I was at Texas A&M University as an undergraduate, I was able to serve 2 internships with the Bureau of Land Management, and in no doubt, the combination of my education and that practical work experience was really the main reason I gained employment right out of college in my field of study. So I would recommend that any student that is interested in pursuing natural resource ecology, science-related professions, that you do whatever you can throughout your undergraduate studies to seek and get any practical experience, whether it's an internship, even volunteering with someone that is doing the type of work that you would like to see yourself do, even if it's a few weeks, a month, months at a time. I think any practical experience is going to speak really well to your ability to step into a profession after you graduate. As a wildlife biologist, there are a number of federal, state, and private entities that employ wildlife biologists. Certainly almost any state agency that we work with, Department of Water Resources, California Department of Fish and Wildlife. On a federal scale, Fish and Wildlife Service, National Marine Fisheries Service, Natural Resources Service, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and then consulting firms that focus on environmental studies, biological studies, largely that support a lot of federal government work. So there are a lot of opportunities for biologists both inside the federal government and outside. As far as words of encouragement for this field of study and really natural resources management in California and in the West, and certainly water management, California and the West is really on the cutting edge of many of the most significant natural resource challenges we face in the coming decades as it relates to diminishing water supplies, increased pressure on our water supplies, increased pressure on our environmental systems. The Bay Delta is a perfect opportunity. We're really on the cutting edge, and I think that the next few decades are going to be a really critical time. We need some fresh thinking on these problems. They're not They're not easy to solve, and I think it's just a really exciting field of study to stay involved in.